So as much as our curriculum is going to be knowledge rich and we're going to put real emphasis on that curriculum design, for me the main thing is to keep the main thing, and that is teaching and learning and what goes on here in the classroom. With us at Mead Academy, it's going to be real deliberate practices that we're going to try and instill across the curriculum in terms of the way in which we have real rigorous routines for our students so that teachers can teach and students can learn. As much as we're going to have that coherent culture, and we're going to have quite similar ways in which we go about some behaviours across the different faculty areas, we want the subjects to have very much autonomy in how they best teach their subject for themselves. There's going to be an emphasis at Mead Academy on feedback rather than marking, verbal feedback, whole class feedback, so we have the real timeliest interventions we can for our students to rapidly accelerate their progress as swiftly as possible. Now all of that sounds great, but how do we go about achieving that? We need to work together as a body of staff so that we have a real coaching culture in the school. It was Dylan William that said that teachers ordinarily stop improving after 3 years, and that coaching culture is important for us to really refine our practices and start to develop our professional skills so that we can very much provide the best we can for our students. To that end, we're going to have professional learning time at the end of the school week on a Friday, and it's thought at this moment in time to be on a Friday afternoon before the end of the school day, to really work on what we want to develop right the way across the curriculum. Having a free school allows us the opportunity to look at things in a slightly different guise. Take something like homework, for example. Homework, we really need to question, what goes on in terms of homework and the real value of what we're trying to achieve. At Mead Academy, I intend for us to really use homework to look at recall, knowledge acquisition, and to really allow the students the opportunity to get ahead of the curriculum, to learn some of the key concepts and terminology before they encounter it in the classroom itself. This within itself will allow the students to overcome some of the barriers and, like I said earlier, allow the teachers to teach and the students to learn.